So, couldn't help but notice that you weren't at the production meeting this morning.
Was the cue card boy there?
Think so.
Yeah, then we're good. Let's light this candle. Hello, Internet, and welcome to another episode of 5x5. I'm your host, David, and joining me as always is my good friend, Paul.
Hello, David.
Hello, Paul. Marvel fans rejoice. Captain America Civil War is hitting theaters just in time to remind us that comic book movies can be fun and have coherent stories. Since our pre-release screening passes got lost in the mail, we haven't seen the movie yet. But if we had, we'd be asking these 5 important questions.
The new SpiderMan is said to have a prominent role with nearly 30 minutes of screen time. Does that mean the upcoming SpiderMan reboot will forego an origin story?
We actually have both Spider-Man and Black Panther who are going to be introduced in Civil War and then go on to have solo films in the next couple of years, so which is going to be very interesting. But for the web slinger, I think given our familiarity, they'll probably take a clue from Batman vs. Superman or even that amazing intro sequence from Spider-Man 2, and all the relevant origin hints will just be handled in the opening credits, probably some flashbacks. And they've also cast Aunt May and no one for Uncle Ben, so I'm pretty sure he's dead already.
That would be awesome. While I'm not looking forward to seeing it for the third time in 15 years, they don't really have a choice. We're going to get a full-blown Spider-Man origin because of the various reboots they've had. They don't have the same origin story in both of them. Nobody's too sure. Is any of that stuff from previous movies coming in? Are we starting from scratch? What's the deal with Spider-Man and his powers in this one? So I think they're going to have to give us a full origin story just so that we're all on the same page.
The Civil War comics heavily featured Reed Richards. Does the MCU need a super genius to rival or surpass Tony Stark?
Yes, they do. One gives you a nice little trump card to play in a story situation where a villain is really running circles around the heroes, so you can have a villain who's much smarter than the heroes and still have something, to pull out. And two, I think it would be hilarious to see somebody out-Stark Tony Stark. Reed Richards isn't possible for various reasons that we aren't going to go into here. But you could always throw in the Marvel Wonderkind, Amadeus Cho, or bring in Hank Pym from the Ant-Man movies. Michael Douglas was pretty good in that role. Have him go against Tony Stark, I think would be hilarious.
Dave, you want too many nerds in our nerd movies. I think everyone's going to have kissed and made up by the time Infinity Gauntlet is done, so Tony can just be back to inventing
Probably
everything
nerds,
for everyone. Plus, we already have Bruce Banner, who they've made incredibly intelligent about everything instead of just gamma particles for some reason. He's an expert on everything but women for some reason. And now we have Vision and Rocket Raccoon. I think we're covered for eggheads.
Oh, fair enough.
3 of the original Avengers have not yet had their own feature film. Who do you think is most likely to get a movie first?
My heart wants to say Hulk, but I think stubborn Disney is going to wait forever to wait out the Universal arrangements. So I think despite the rumors that they've internally canceled it once in the past, I think Black Widow will be up first. We've had 2 Disney Star Wars films having female leads. Wonder Woman is bound to do well, financially at least. Marvel will finally see the light and let our Lady Scarlet have her moment in the sun.
You're half right. Now, the thing about the Hulk is people want it. While the Edward Norton movie is officially part of the Marvel Universe, it was a terrible movie and nobody ever references anything from it. So it's pretty fair to say that in no fan's mind is that actually a Hulk movie. So what we're going to get 2 years from now, he's a radioactive abomination trying to find a way through a cold, uncaring world. She's a Russian assassin who dreams of making a new life in America. You get to watch Scarlett Johansson, Mark Ruffalo, and starring Zach Galifianakis as the wacky neighbor across the hall. Disney is proud to present the Green Giant card. Huh?
Yeah.
See, because you're trying to get a green card. That's see what I did there?
I want to see that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If this registration conflict happened in the DC universe, who would be on each side?
All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to pick our teams. I get to go first. I'm picking Batman.
And I would have to go with Superman, obviously.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good choice. Power Girl.
Nightwing to counter Batman.
Martian Manhunter, counter Superman.
Gotta go with the Flash, fastest man alive.
Green Lantern.
Oh boy, slim pickings now. I'm gonna go with with Hawkman.
And I will go with Supergirl.
And to counter it, I need a girl. I'm going with Raven.
Oh, that's a pretty good one. Shit. Yes. All right. Last question.
This film officially kicks off Phase 3 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Which movie are you most looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to Thor Ragnarok, mainly because of the rumors that it'll include Planet Hulk and World War Hulk storylines.
And anyone who knows me knows I'm looking forward to Guardians of the Galaxy 2, because in my small mind, Guardians of the Galaxy was the most amazing movie that you could possibly have. All right, that's all the time we have this week. Thanks for listening, and we hope you enjoyed the show. Hit us up in the comments section and let us know what side you'd be on, Team Paul or Team Dave. And then, when you see everybody voting for Team Dave because I'm awesome, maybe throw a couple votes Paul's way, because he doesn't have a whole lot going for him. It'll make him feel pretty nice. And then after that, do yourself a favor and hit like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our fantastic videos. Especially next week. Spoiler alert, it's got a lot of whips in it.